Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Somewhere, somehow, I feel like I forgot something. I don't know what it is. I went through the memory banks and went over the checklist, but I don't remember what I might have potentially missed. It's the stream guy. No, not the big boss. You should classify it definitely as a victory, because everyone presumed that first had already been taken. You were the only one who was like, let's go take a peek. So you rightfully won. You rightfully won first. You definitely won in a reasonable sense. So don't you worry about that. But yes, hello everybody. Hello, not the big boss. Hello, Pom Pom. Hello, Blue. How are you guys doing today? Hope that the week has been treating you well so far. Ugh. I don't know why. I think it's because of just the strange weather changes. My eyes feel so ridiculously dry. Just like, hydrate yourself. Oh, Frozen Scarecrow, hello? What's good? Well, it was pretty good up until I took a pillow to the face. Then suddenly my day became slightly less good. How's it going, Frozen Scarecrow? I want to sleep. You and me both, Pom Pom. You and me both. I'll go and keep my head down because I gotta continue vacuuming my floors. Good luck, be brave, don't fall in, not the big boss. I believe in you. Take some water too, that's appreciated, Pom Pom. Oh, big boss, good luck. Hey, I actually need to do vacuuming tomorrow as well. I mean, I'm lucky because we have wooden floors, so it's really easy to like... it's the boy, it's the Vitrify. Hello, Vitrify, how's it going? Like, we have wooden floors, but I have a carpet on my floor because, you know, when you have like a rolling chair, it can either get loud on a wooden floor or it can scratch up the wooden floor if you have a bad rolly chair. So I put a carpet down, plus it's good for a reduction in like noise bouncing in the room. But, you know, because it's a little carpet, you have to vacuum it like every... And so I probably have to do that tomorrow. So I feel you're not the big boss. I feel you. My fiance is coming tomorrow, and she told me to clean my... Not the big boss is just like, you know, the lady's coming over. And then she's just like, I swear to God, if that house isn't clean, and you're like, fine. I guess I'll vacuum or something, I don't know. I'm doing alright, Viddy, thank you for asking. Actually, this is one of those, you know, random Will rant time for a moment. But, it's just, every time that I go onto Twitch, I always have the problem, which is obviously a problem that... And yes, congratulations on the big boss. I feel like I knew this. Maybe I didn't know that? If this is new, then I hyper apologize, and also congratulations. But for some reason, I feel like I did know that. It just happened yesterday. Okay, well then I'm completely in the wrong, and I apologize. In that case, congratulations on your... Would that be betrothed? No. Heck is what would be the term? I know it's like fiance, but there's like... I swear there's a term for it. It's the first to know. I don't know. Engagement, thank you. Betrothed is okay? Betrothal? But yeah, congratulations, not the big boss. I'm happy for you. A good start to the year, I would say. Sorry, now I don't know why. I'm just like, yeah, you know, I knew that already. Like, I read it and was just like, yep, that makes sense. Sorry, ladies. I'm taking waves, you know, engagement ring aggressively in the air. Never had a chance. I'm sorry, Blue. You did your best. That's all that we can ask of you. I cannot figure out why I read that and was just like, yeah, vacuum. I don't know why I'm hung up on this, but I've been having that more recently where someone tells me something, I'm like, I'm pretty sure you told me this before. It's just like, nope, couldn't have. And it's like, oh, maybe I'm just losing my mind. But good luck with the vacuuming the house. I hope it's not too many rooms that you have to deal with. But actually, I guess I'll how to say it. I'll turn the rant into a question instead with the prefix, or prefix. Because I know so many VTubers now, and streamers in general, and I want to be supportive, I have a tendency to have a lot of streams open all the time. And it's very difficult to be able to support more than, you know, like a few streamers. Like if there's 6 or 7 streamers streaming that I'm aware of at one time, it's like I can have them all open, but I'm technically not really supporting all of them because of how Twitch works. I want to believe that I am, because I'm swapping between them, and sometimes I'll even try to, you know, be, you know, social in those chats, like try to engage, try to, you know, like be interactive with other chat members, etc. But like, I know it's not going to happen for everything, and like, I kind of accept that, but I guess my question to you guys is, what's your internalized etiquette for that? Do you just kind of accept that you're not going to be able to talk to everybody, pick one and focus on them, leave the other ones on? Do you say hi in all the chats and then go quiet, or do you proclaim yourself to lurk? Like, how do you guys approach something like this? I'm curious because I don't know if I'm doing it the right way. I don't think there is a right way. I know there's a wrong way, but, you know, there's a lot of ways to do it wrong, but they're pretty obvious, I would argue. I'm really good at asking questions because I tend to ramble. There isn't a right way. Hello, Herb. How are you? How did Subnautica go? Honestly, if I'm earning channel points, I feel like I'm supporting because it often means I can do expensive redeems, which shows I've been around. That's actually a really good point, Frozen Scarecrow. That's really solid. Can't get hung up on that. Imagine those who have 1K follow viewers. Fair, but I feel like they still have regulars that they try to look for from time to time. You know, like in a sea of strangers, you look for the few that are at least acquaintances. I only talk in your chat and Kaiju chat. Everyone else, I usually just lurk. Single manly tear rolls down face. I gave up mega lurking a while ago because it was costing me the benefit of interacting with the communities. I just watch one stream at a time nowadays. That's actually a very solid approach to that, Herb. I can appreciate that. Ling! Hello! How was your art stream? And L Noodles, hello, thank you for being here. I swear, I see your name every now and then. Manette Cirque? I hope I'm saying that correctly, but every time I look at it, my brain, like the capitals just send my dyslexia brain into a frenzy in the best way. Thank you for stopping by. My cough is getting to me, so I ended early. Oh no! Ling, are you okay? What's got you coughing? Are you drinking enough water? Are you taking care of yourself? I know that I can't be everywhere at once, so I'm just in 1 or 2 streams at a time, and then the others in the background to lurk into. That's fair, Blue. You're drinking water as depressed. You're drinking water as depressed. Ah, thank you, subtitles. I love you. Don't read my keyboard smash. I'll read the words that are in my chat, Ling. I wanted to take a sip of tea, but this thing is dangerously hot still. How dare I do dare? Dare I do how? Derriere? I swear there was another way to approach this, and I just can't get there. But how are you doing? How is everybody doing here? What's wrong, Frozen Scarecrow? Is it because I said derriere? Was that the word? Is that the one I whoopsied? Herb's just like, here, have a butt. Hope you don't mind, but it's time to riot already. I'm literally here being a social individual, and there's still a riot happening, Syrinx. I feel attacked personally. I'm feeling struck down. I see chat is in full mode. Would that be a cow sneeze? Oh dang, Herb, that's actually momentary story time, I suppose. Oh my god, Pom Pom. While I was looking at it, my brain went roughly in that direction, but not far enough to actually make it. Well done.
Here comes the boy.
Woo!
Wills L3 BT Scream, Wills L3 BT Scream, Wills
Oh,
L3
God.
BT Scream, Wills L3 BT Scream, Wills L3 BT Scream,
Look what
Wills
you
L3
did,
BT
Blue.
Scream, Wills L3 BT Scream,
Look
Wills
what you
L3 BT
did.
Scream, Wills L3 BT Scream, Wills L3 BT Scream.
You know what? You're right. We'll pin it. Pin this message. Boom. Blue, I'm pretty sure that was terrorism just now. Congratulations. But actually, speaking of methane, how to say, so in dairy, and I guess probably in beef too, but I feel like beef cattle are normally out in the pasture, so this isn't as much of a problem, but in like milking stall, like in milking parlors, so in barns, airflow is super important, one for the animal's health, but also for the people's health, because a lot of the manure actually stays, you know, in the place until it's pushed away by scrapers. Well, there was one time, like this didn't happen to us, it was you know, like a family friend, but he had stepped into his barn, and because it was old, oh no, sorry, his what the heck do you call it? The automatic curtain systems on either side of the barn had failed, so they had stayed up. And the chimneys had stayed closed just due to like a legit just this shouldn't have happened, it just happened to happen situation. So he walked in there to basically a room that was just like potent with methane gas. And, like, luckily he started realizing what was happening. Because, you know, like, he started getting lightheaded. He started getting dizzy. Um, you know, all of a sudden he was like, oh, this is a potential death trap right now. So he, you know, went back the way he came, got air back into his system, went to the other side of the barn and, like, opened up, like, a big door and, like, you know, just basically, like, let the place blow out until he figured out how to get the curtains back open again. But it's just like, yeah, freaking methane is scary. Like, you know, like stuff like what the heck is that I'm thinking of? Like canary in the coal mine, you know? The idea of having a bird letting you know that the tunnel or the area that you're in has gases in it that are heavier than air and could actually, you know, end your life essentially, is scary. Methane gas is scary. And also mildly explosive. So that's also fun. Anyway, story time over. Nobody here, I presume, is going to ever have to deal with this, so I wouldn't worry about it, but that's, oh, okay. Do I want to tell that story? Solution, don't breathe. Nailed it. You kind of missed story time, not the big boss. I'm thinking if I want to share another story. Someone say story? Hey, Flossie, how's it going? Now, we're talking about more scary things, like methane gas and the dangers thereof. I'll tell this story, but I'll try to keep it light. So, for those of you who don't know, like, is story Flossie's Beetlejuice word? I would argue so. Maybe I can summon Flossie more often by just proclaiming the word. Will's gonna tell us that we're all gonna die one day, Flossie. I did not say that. I mean, that is true statistically, but not from a perspective of, like, that method. It would be very rare. It would probably be carbon monoxide that would get you if there was a gas. Although the way that the world is going, it might be carbon monoxide. But, or carbon dioxide, rather. But, it's literally talking about this, so that's uncanny. Oh, dear. Maybe that's what drew you in. But, so, I don't know the people who this happened to. I've just heard the story that went around. It was basically the equivalency of, like, a modern tale of, like, don't be stupid, stupid. So, for those who don't know, when you have a farm, normally there's a lot of manure that is produced from that. And that's why a lot of farmers also have land, you know, like crops, because you can take that manure and put it onto, you know, your land and for natural fertilizers. So, you know, that's why you have a manure tank, which is like a big, essentially a big barrel that spits out manure in the back once you connect it to a tractor. So you pump that thing full, you go out into the field, you spread the manure, everything stinks for a day. You know, you do that like once in a while. Like it's a fair bit of time in between. Yet the shit spreaders. The shit spreaders are a little bit different, but yes, basically syrinx. I'm making this is all set up. There we go. So, you know, it's a giant steel can, basically. And the insides, you know, always get filthy. Well, apparently something had broken on a manure spreader. Sorry, a manure tank at this one person's house. And he was like, oh, I'll just jump in really quickly and fix it. You know, it was empty, quote unquote empty. But full of manure, methane gas heavier than air, tank is full of methane gas. So he jumped in, you know, with his two friends nearby, and just basically, like, planted his feet and just went thud. His friend heard the thud, climbed up, peeked in, saw his buddy laying on the floor, presumed that he, well, at least we presumed that he had just slipped and fell, so he jumped in to go get him. Thud. Third buddy quickly gets up, checks in, goes to help his two friends, hops in. Thud. And they were found hours later. We'll leave it at that. I think I've seen this Three Stooges bit. It just remind Syrinx, please. And hello, Geekbot. I'm sorry that you had to come in for this conversation. But yeah, it's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny in the sense of it makes me think of the whole idea of like peer pressure, you know what I mean? Like the story of the three monkeys in a tree. The first one got a heart attack and fell out of the tree. The second one got a heart attack and fell out of a tree. Not the big boss, please. And then the third one, you know, fell out of the tree because peer pressure. Is this a shit conversation? A little bit. We're talking about manure and methane gas. Also, wait. Geekbot, that's a Family Guy reference, right? Like, who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. This stinks. And with that said... Fair enough. Stinky note it is. Come on. I know you can do it. There we go. 2 stinky notes. Alright. Don't have to take this shit anymore, Vitrify. I'm feeling like I do. I don't think there's any option. Oh my goodness, how many of these am I wearing today? An even 3, and they're almost perfectly lined up too, depending on which way my head is tilted. Pom-pom! This one's going on the shirt. Can't believe you would do this. I refuse. I still have to take this VOD and edit it at some point. I'm not gonna be wearing frickin' stinky notes all over. Don't mind me just listening in and just got back to my room from touching sand. Touching sand. I want to ask questions. Should be back by Sunday/Tuesday. I have so many questions. I want to know things. I presume holidays, vacation, beach. I want to know more because I'm a curious individual. Is that like touching grass sand edition? I've touched 2-story lizard. Excuse me? Like 2-story as in like 2-story tall lizards? Because I don't believe you unless you're talking about dinosaurs. I have a lot of questions. Brain's going all over the place. Oh! Thank you, L Noodles, for the Zeds, for the Z's, whichever way you wish to say so. Them's tall lizards or Godzilla? Oh no. Oh, don't you do this to me. Oh, why do I keep getting denied sneezes? There. You all know where to look. Will have it. Will gave it away last week. I did? I don't remember. I don't remember yesterday, Geekbot. Get this shit started already. That weird color. Oh, it's the sun being funky. Okay, you're out of poop puns. This is all I got. Oh, hold on. Oh, God, it's stuck in the back of my nose. Eh. You should roll in that mud. I refuse. What a waste. I have sensors of touch. There you go, Geekbot. I don't think a bot can't have hands. Bots can have hands, dang it. Can't hear him. I don't want to slam my desk, but I want to slam my desk. Be like, I advocate for the right for bots to have hands. So that the bots that do the spamming, they can hold up their signs rather than just vocalize it. They can post little signs in chat that says their stuff. Ah. Sorry, I'm spacing a little bit. I've had this fun thing in the last couple days where I'll snooze through an extended period of time after waking up. You know, like my alarm goes off, I wake up, I go, ugh, nah, 5 more minutes, hit the 5 minutes, and then just keep hitting the 5 minutes. It's not good. Just goodbye the day. I'll see you tomorrow. Situations. Who should we ask to make this happen? Sneeze redeem? I can't sneeze on command. I just hope that one day my frickin' system lets me do this sneeze that I'm waiting to do right now. Where the heck am I right now? Oh, I am right there. Right. 2. Ah! Pillow throw. Get out of will, you sneeze. Nothing we can do. Blue. There's no hope. Step. 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 Step, sorry. It smells some grounded pepper to get the sneeze out of you. Oh god, but then I'll just suffer. I'll just be sitting here like, or have like a multiple sneeze situation. I can't even remember if this is the way I'm supposed to go on a side note. Oh, that explains that. There we go. Let me know how the volume is for the game really quickly. Hope it's not too loud. Sorry, just trying to get my muscle memory back. It's been a little while since we played. No. Bad. Sorry. Roaming for a second. Volume is good on my end. Hell yeah, thank you, L Noodles. That's appreciated. Thank you for the feedback. Just trying to get my muscle memory back and trying to get the fog out of my brain. That's why I'd like to chat a little bit before stream, because sometimes my brain's just like, brr. And I'm like, please, we have people to talk to and entertainment to create. My brain's just like, this ain't it, chief. Hello? Oh.
Always be ready to present your grid prints to Kruger-Sec officers.
Oh.
Protect yourself. Protect your fellow employees.
Oh, wait a second. I know where I need to go. We need to go in that direction. Alright, we're gonna test and see if that's the direction we actually need to go. Also, Geekbot, I'm sorry if I gave away any spoilers or unintentional things. I swear I don't remember what I said that would have given things away. Free XP, ladies and gentlemen. We need it. We love it. Yeah, I think I gotta go back down here. I even make that jump. Alright. Okay, good. You already have? It's in my next upload. Exciting. But also that means I'm going to get exposed and yelled at. Be like, wow, Will. Why would you do that to poor Geekbot? And I'm gonna be like, I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, that's what it is. Ooh, free XP. Free XP. Yeah, do you think my tea is cold enough to drink? Scared of it. You have seven morning alarms. Well, Flossie, a freaking hats off to you, because I have one and then the snooze button. And the snooze button is a very, very, very dangerous creation. That's why they invented blowing. Lou, are you trying to innuendo right now? I snooze them all. You know what, Flossie? That makes you a hero in my eyes. Wish I could snooze all my... all of my alarms. I like that they just add random new ones for no reason. Ayo. X to doubt, no one here is in. Yeah, Blue, something you want to say? Well, do you have anything to say in your defense? Of course. I have done absolutely nothing wrong. Well, wasn't expecting that to go that way. Drink your hot tea. I have 2 alarms, but they go off on 2 devices, so there are 4 alarms. And then I snooze each one, meaning I end up with 6 alarms by the time... Oh, each once, so I wake up with 6 alarms. This is actually where I'm supposed to go. Please, give me directions. Of course, the game's been a butt, and it just... Yeah, I thought so. Ooh, okay. Wasn't sure if that was gonna work. Even the lady who's going to marry me knows I'm a teacher. She knew what she was getting into. Should only be 3, but I have device difficulties. That is a lot of alarms. Alarming. Nice, Geekbot. 10 out of 10. Hello, free XP. Am I supposed to be watching something? No. Oh, XP. This is gonna be the Will is distracted stream. You know, not that much different from not that much different from other streams. Ugh. All right, sorry. We're gonna really quickly grab this XP while we're going. I apologize. Please, I hope that you can have it in your heart to forgive the ADHD kid. Just like, I just want to collect the shinies. Thump-a-rump. Thump-a-rump. Ooh. Ow. I didn't do that. The game decided that for me. I used to have a sunlight alarm which would turn on a bright light. I like that one a lot, but use your phone alarm. I also use my phone alarm. Not that it helps that much, but that, and I'm bad for keeping my phone near my bed where I have reach of it. That's the big problem. Is if I have like access to the phone easily without having to get out of bed. That's a sleep sentence right there, because I'm just gonna go right back to sleep. Oh, wake up to smooth jazz. I would just sleep through smooth jazz. Not the big boss, so I applaud you for being able to do that. It's nice when you meet people who are just like, yeah, I could just wake up to nice music, and I'm just like, I have to listen to annoying sounds in order to wake up. Also, apologies for all the yawning. Ugh. We're waking up, I promise. One might say, we're waking up. I feel it in my bones. And that it might, just might be enough. I'm glad you knew where I was going, Frozen Scarecrow. My alarm is totally broken, so I bought a separate alarm and put it at a distance, so you have to get up to turn it off. That's fair, Blue. You know, not to get too negative. When I was in like a really bad state mentally, I had my alarm across the room like it was a good 15 feet away. I would get up, walk over, hit snooze, leave it there, go back to my bed, fall asleep again for the 5 minutes, and would do that for an hour every 5 minutes. No rhyme or reason to it. It was just like, I would prefer not being conscious. Did you just owe the misery me just now, Vitrify? I can't believe you would do that. Your bed is a wrapped warm burrito. You can never get out of bed. It's true. It's true. Wake me up inside. Oh my goodness. can't listen to Yo-Yo Mama because this CD was my alarm for a year, and every time I hear it, I have a physical repulsion reaction. I feel that, Pom Pom. Heard some people put their alarms on a Roomba. Oh my god, you have to hunt it down. That sounds like something I would do. I've done that. Oh no. That's not a bad idea at all, right, Geekbot? Just like, wait, I hear the alarm somewhere in the building, but where? And then you realize the front door is open and the Roomba has escaped, and you're like, oh no, it could be anywhere. It could even be under my bed, and you flip your whole bed over, and there it is, and it just goes, it quickly tries to run away from you. Right, we're gonna stare at her before accepting this mission.
Well, if it isn't Noah's protege.
I want to talk shit right now?
Krugersek has come down on runner cabals all over the city. You were not the first, nor the last.
Me. Do multiple Roombas 5 minutes apart. But who just buys a bunch of Roombas just for alarms? Oh my god. I've had a workout before. You'd have a workout before you wake up. I sometimes feel like I've had a workout before I woke up. Not the big boss, but I think that's because I toss and turn a lot. 3 Roombas for each room. That sounds like a very expensive solution. Rich people? This. Just get like one of those like cheap knockoff Roombas. There's an alarm designed to be that already. I remember once being told, I think there's an app out there somewhere that you can set an alarm, but in order to turn off the alarm, you have to do a puzzle. Because the idea is that if you can stimulate your brain when you first wake up, it's harder to go back to sleep. You know, it's the same reason that if you want someone to get out of bed, start a conversation with them and ask them questions. Like, ask them simple, but like, how to say it, but like engaging questions, because it will get their mind going and it will make it more difficult to fall asleep. But yeah, nothing like the concept of, you know, trying to do a freaking like log number puzzle while the thing is going you're just like, shut up. Or dump a bucket of water on them, or throw them in a bucket of water. What's your name? What's your favorite color? What's your mother's birthday? Jokes on them. My head's empty when I'm awake. Vitrify, you and I both know that's not true. Your mind is a wonderland full of curiosities and strange ideas. And that one door that's just marked keep out that we don't go to because it emanates sadness and cruel intentions. Just like everybody has one of those doors. We don't open those doors. They're bad. But that's my favorite door, Vitrify. You get away from that door, I'll frickin' put a new lock on it. I'll do it. Has someone talked to me as soon as I woke up? Doesn't sound fun. Ask yourself when you woke up, how many holes does a straw have? What? Vitrify, you have a massive brain. What do you mean exactly? Bigger question. Why are we still here? Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Look, I'm just saying. I think most of us here, if not all of us, can agree. Waking up is hard. It is difficult to get out of bed. For me, one of the newer, well, it's an old semi-reoccurring thing where I'll have really intense dreams. So when I wake up, I'm like still kind of tethered to those dreams. So it's really hard for me to like tear myself from, how to say, from those thoughts. So when I wake up and I'm like disoriented, it's just like, well, I want to go back to a state of comfort, and the comfort would be the dream. So I just fall asleep again. That's where the comfort is. Inside machinations of my mind is an enigma wrapped in a conundrum, and bound by a bow of paradox. Is that what you were going for, Vitrify? Or at least something of the sort? I want to go back to a state of comfort. But Wisconsin is like 17 hours away. Better start driving, I guess. Rose the Scarecrow, good luck. No, I was quoting Patrick Star. Well, I haven't seen enough SpongeBob clips to have known that one. I have something like that, but it's the dream. The dream's drowning you? Drowning you in what regard? In like how to say it? Actual drowning-esque dreams? Or do you feel like they're kind of like pulling you under, in a sense of like pulling you back down to unconsciousness? Apologies for going down this road, by the way, everyone. I find sleeping and waking up Hey Silver, how's it going? Nice to see you. Not letting me wake up and pulling me back down. I definitely feel that, Pom Pom. I always feel more sleep demons. For me, it feels like, for anybody here who's played Monster Hunter Rise, it's when a creature's, like, tethered to the ground. It feels kind of like that. Where, like, you know, you're kind of trying to pull away from it. Like, the alarm is kind of, like, trying to pull you in one direction, but the actual tethers are, like, kind of keeping you in place. And eventually just kind of go... Sleep paralysis. Ah, I have never experienced sleep paralysis, or sleep demons for that matter. Aw, missed you too, Silver. It's appreciate you stopping by. Hope that life is treating you well. I just have trouble getting out of bed. You do not want sleep paralysis. I have been told that, Geekbot. Apparently it is a very, I guess harrowing would be a way to describe it. A harrowing experience. Just fart in your sleep. Just fart on your sleep paralysis demon. They're scary, but still hygienic, so they'll get grossed out and leave. Sleep paralysis sounds scary. Still waiting for a place to apply to call me back. I feel you, bud. I hope that they call you back soon, though. How to say? In some regards, sleep paralysis is fascinating to me. I obviously never want to experience it, but there's that little curious part of my brain that's just like, but what would it be like? You know? Like, it's one of those... You don't want this, and it's just like, yeah, it's true, I don't want this, but... I would like to experience it at one point, but I wouldn't. But, you know, that kind of weird back of the brain conversation, where it's just like, Like, if you ever have, there's always the but, yeah, like, in any regard, you know, where it's just like, I remember when I was a kid, I remember distinctly having thoughts like that because I was standing next to an electric fence, like, or, you know, like for cattle. So the way that those electric fences work is it's a pulse, so it's like snap, 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 snap. But between those snaps, there's nothing. And there's just this weird part of my brain that was just like, you could probably grab it between those snaps, even though you couldn't really hear it. And it's just like, you shouldn't, though. There's no point in doing that to yourself. It's like, but I could try. Actually, fun story. Once upon a time, my dad and I were trying to help a cow. So we had her on one of the stalls, like we had her kind of in place. But she was being very resistant. Like she kept wanting to get off the stall, but we needed to check her for something, a potential injury, I believe. So I was, holding her in place, which was a task in and of itself. And I was like, was kind of like hands clasped with my dad to try and keep her in place. So I was holding onto a wall with like arm around basically the back of her hips. And then my dad is holding my arm so that I can keep my arm in place. And then my dad is also trying to put her in a position where he can check on her. So he's, in contact with her as well. And all of a sudden she kind of like stops moving, but we're both still kind of tense. And then all of a sudden we kind of like peek over and the cow is kind of like looking at us and then just like looks away and then catches the attention of an electrical wire nearby, like one of those pulse things. And we're just like, no. And you just see her nose move closer and closer to it. And you're like, no, stop. Don't you freaking do that. And then she licked it. And that shockwave went through all three of us. Immediately making me step back because your whole body tenses up. Like, it's not enough to kill you by any stretch, but it's a hard shock. Like, it's enough to, I don't know, it's enough to make it... I don't know why, but like electrical shocks are now associated to me with the taste of metal for some reason. I don't know why, but like the shock hit me, hit my dad. I swear that cow didn't feel any of it the way that that cow had a plan and executed it. You're absolutely right, Pom Pom. So we both got hit. So I tense up and kind of pull back. Did you bite your tongue? That could have been bleeding. I did not, Frozen Scarecrow. I don't know why, but it's not the coppery flavor of blood. It's like metal. Like if you were to chew on like iron is like the best way I can describe it. But yeah, we were both just like, I can't believe she did that. It's just like, yeah, what a bitch. So that was the day that we decided. It's like, okay, from now on, we tie a rope behind them so that they can't move back because of that. Hey, Cray, how's it going? Long time no see. Hope that you're doing well. The cow is innocent. That cow was, yeah, she had, I'm trying to remember what she had, but, oh, it was... We were just checking to make sure that the wound was okay. Because I think it was just mostly a scratch. But we're just like, we need to check to make sure. It's the blood of your enemies spraying in your mouth, obviously. Well, naturally. But they also have stun, like, I don't know, stun rods or whatever the heck those darn things are called. Weak electrical... stimulation of the tongue can induce metallic taste reports. Holy shit! I thought I was just a crazy. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that was a good time. That was a good. There's also. So. Another story about something like this. So my sister had a dog, still does, like he's still around. He's a brat, but he's fine. But he used to bark a lot, and there was like nothing, everything we tried didn't work. Like he just wouldn't stop barking at like nothing. And like I'm somebody with like misophonia, and I have very hypersensitivity to sound. So, like, dog barks, like, put me in fight or flight very fast. So, like, that dog and I did not get along because I was perpetually in a state of waiting for him to bark again. So, at one point, my sister was just like, okay, well, maybe we can try one of those, like, you know, like, bark-triggered, what do you call it? Like, obedience collars. And she came home with one and just, like, was holding it and was just like, I wonder what kind of power this has. So she just put her palms on the 2 prongs and just, like, put it to, like, a decent amount and then just fired it off. Ooh, the sound that came out of that poor girl, along with the sudden bang of that thing hitting the table. Why would she do that? I mean, her heart was in the right place. She's like, well, if I'm going to put this on the dog, I need to know what the dog is experiencing. She only did it with her hand, but it was still given an implication of what the sound would have been, right? Or of what the sense would have been. So, she was like, maybe we're not going to use this. Because, like, her hand was, like, tingly. It's still a core memory. I remember I was just looking down at my phone and all of a sudden I just hear like ah! And of something of like the thing hitting the table. We all had the call of the void. It was, oh my god, it was very funny. Also, it turns out that that dog just had a natural anxiety, which is one of the reasons that he barked. So he's actually on like dog anxiety medication now, and it helps him quite a bit. He barks a heck of a lot less, so he's not as intolerable. He's a good dog. He just doesn't know. He has too much energy for his own good. And unfortunately, I don't always have the patience for it, so. Oh, good, you didn't use the collar then. I don't believe so. That would have made it worse. They did have the button that would, like, set it to turn on, and for some reason that sound, like, resonated with him. So, like, if they just hit the button and it beeped, if he was starting to get, like, it would be like, like, it would make him stop barking. Like, they, like, kind of Pavlovianed him with just this little beep sound to be, like, not bark. As far as I'm aware, they didn't use it. Sorry, brain just had a weird little short circuit. Ugh. Alright, there we go. I never believed in shock collars. They do seem... How to say? They seem... questionable ethically, I guess is what I'll say. But I mean, people also believed in those frickin', what the heck do you call them? The choke chains or whatever? The, like, the metal linked chain. And those were just, in my opinion, are just flat out unethical. Like, those are just cruel. Anyway, we're going into darker territory. I apologize for that. Don't shock color. Don't declaw your cat. Yeah, the declawing the cat thing, because I believe that does a lot of damage to their balance, doesn't it? The best way to train a dog is to run them down. Oh, run them down as in, like, tucker them out. Okay. My brain went in a completely different... Talk to them like they're a child. They tend to listen more than devices. Yes, it does. Ugh. I don't always have the patience for animals, unfortunately. Like, I can get flustered very easily. And then normally it just ends up with me just walking away because I need to be... It's just like, I don't want to be here. Ah! I said run down, run over. I know. My brain just interconnected those for a moment and was just like, huh. But I'm also aware of who you are, not the big boss. I'm aware that you're not a frickin'... you're not that kind of a person. Alright. Rebecca? If it isn't my favorite stink tuber. Hello, Pavlov. How are you? Hope that the week is treating you well so far. And I hope that work isn't stressing you out too much. With their, stupidity. Speaking of dog training... Oh my god, not the big boss. I didn't even think about that connection. That's a great connection. Pavlov, your timing is impeccable. That's all I have to say about that. Work is stressing me out less. The person messed up real bad the last 2 days. Cost like half the team their days. So it's been a goddamn, that's annoying, but also been like, haha. I hope that you guys aren't having to do overtime because of that. Also just realized that there's a person in the background on my screen that has been doing push-ups for like a solid 3 minutes. Look at them go. This is a super unimportant tangent, but it just kind of makes me remember but overtime got me to this point. I remember once we were working on a show, animation-wise, and we were like really stressed already at that point. Gonna get yoked? Hell yeah. And the episode had like jugglers, 4 jugglers that were all supposed to juggle at the same time, but like interchanging like their projectiles. And we had gotten the episode on a Friday, and everyone looked at that frickin' Leica and was like, end me, how are we even going to do this? And it was just like all of our leads were super busy and swamped with other things. So I just remember at one point just being like, I'll come in on Saturday and just make a cycle that works. You know, this would have been like... maybe my like 6th episode that I'd ever done. At like a professional level. It's just like, to heck with it, I'll do it. And that freaking animation had to be in like in like 7 or 8 different shots in that episode. It was brutal. Just one of those dumb things where it's just like, I'm not like, you know, the company doing the whole like, well, you don't have to do overtime, but like that needs to get done. Wink. And if you have to work overtime, I hope you're getting paid accordingly. I agree, Cray. We produce data, so there isn't really a way to make up with overtime. Instruments can only measure so fast. Ah, so it's more of just like, so how's it going in here, boys? It's just like, well, Davidson over there has decided to throw away 2 days of work. And he's like, well, that's not great, Davidson. How about you meet me in my office later? And he's just like, yes, sir. Oh, I should have gone with, like, what is his name again? We don't like Davidson. Davidson does damage to things and makes people cry. And he doesn't demean to. He's a nice enough fella. You know, he's the kind of guy you can have a beer with and he kind of sits quietly and listens to whatever you tell him with a smile. But his eyes always speak of sadness. Speak of a time when, you know, of all the previous mistakes he's made that he's constantly haunted by, which is likely also the reason that he continues to mess things up because he's too busy thinking about the past and not focus on the present. In a way, Davidson is a tragic story, but in the moment, you're just mad at him because he messed up the test for the 5th frickin' time this month. Damage, son. Sorry, brain went into monologue for a second there. We use complex instruments that need to have a method defined to measure compounds. Oh god, Davidson was not male. Now I'm just embarrassed. Okay, well, Davidson is another person. There you go. She basically exported the wrong method for everyone twice in a rush order, so we didn't get the correct method until 3 p.m. the day before it was due. Ooh, Pavlov, I'm so sorry. I hope that you guys didn't get hit by too much sass. The monologuing is fantastic. Oh, thank you, Cray. I like to occasionally just conjure up little scenarios. Davidson is usually a last name. Well, Frozen Scarecrow, way to put the norms. Oh, Solarcy, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Hello, Stitches. Hello, Solarcy. How was your night with the boys, the video game simulator? Did you end up getting all the loot? Because it's important to get all the loot, Solarcy. And Chump, hello! RC was taking a group shower and with the boys. Questions. And thank you so much for the follow. Would you prefer I call you Chum, Chumb, or Chump Lago? Which one would you prefer? Just so that I'm clear. Chum works? Very well, Chum. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, Chum's here. We were just talking about Davidson and how they fuck everything up. Who's Davidson? Don't worry about it. But just know that they screw everything up. Oh, wait a second. I'm silly. I am so sorry. Hold on. First of all, Ling, I'm sorry for not having done that to start with. I'm so used to having Bells in chat that when she's not in chat, I'm just lost. Obligated to say that RC did great and beat every boss on the first try and impressed the Mercy cosplayers, specifically the Mercy cosplayers. Wait, Ling is here. Yeah, Ling was here earlier. I'm pretty sure that they stepped away at this point, Stitches, and I'm just, ugh, God. When you have a mod that's active and then has to, gets busy in real life, and you're just so used to that system being a thing that you just forget. Vitrified did some shoutouts earlier. Oh, snap. Vitrified, did you? I'm so sorry. Oh, God, I'm a mess. Vitrified doesn't get the respect he deserves. Except for when he does, and then we have to counterbalance it a little bit. See, there you go. Geekbot gets it. We'll just blame Davidson. Davidson, you did it again. And he's just got like, oh, I'm sorry, everybody. It wasn't intended to be this way. I just wasn't paying attention. It's just like, dang right you didn't pay attention, Davidson. He's like, I know, this is kind of a personality trait that I have. It's just like, well, get a better personality trait, Davidson. He's like, no, I'll try my best. I'm really sorry. I don't know why I'm in a weird, just like, coming up with things right now. I will BRB. I need to shower. I was out in the downpour. Oh boy, Stitches, please stay warm and get yourself some nice dry clothing after your shower. I don't know what you're talking about. I regard Vidi as the overlord he is. I mean, he's a guy. He's a neato guy. Well, now it sounds like bullying. Look, I never said that I'm good at coming up with scenarios. I'm just saying, sometimes we get a little bit upset at Davidson because they just keep messing up. You know? Wait. Oh, it actually does move with them. I shall be lurking because I'm about to start my comp matches for the SZN. I don't know what SZN is, but I hope you have lots of fun, Solarcy. I hope, if I'm understanding correctly, that you played the video games. Zoomers. Just write the word. Insert stand on soapbox and put on my boomer hat here. Just say the words, you dang Zoomers. Language is supposed to be preserved. It's a beautiful thing. Use the letters. But also, in that case, presuming that you're talking about Overwatch, you have yourself a good time. Us Americans pronounce... Oh, Solarcy, once you said season, I knew exactly how I needed to read it, but I'm still upset. Boomer! Boomer! I'll show you, Boomer, as I yell into my microphone. What word you want me to say? I heard my generation. For those who don't know, Herb over here is the biggest zoomer that I know. Just zooming. Yells with a walking stick. Yeah, exactly. Old man yells at cloud. But yes, Solarcy, presuming that you're playing Overwatch, good luck, be brave, kick lots of ass, I believe in you. I'll show you, Boomer destroys the housing market. That got me. It hurt me, but it got me. It was too real. Alright, and thank you for the hydrant, by the way, Pom Pom. Alright. We've postponed long enough. Let's say we go and actually do a story mission. Is everybody ready? I think everybody's ready. If you're not ready, what a dang shame. That's very Davidson of you. You know how we feel about Davidsons. I agree, Cray. I get you there.
So, there's a fighter in you after all. I was afraid you'd chosen the path of your parents. Don't get me wrong, they meant well. It's just that the world wasn't ready for their ideals. And still isn't.
I want to talk to her.
I expected you would. We grabbed quite a prize.
What do you mean?
It's all over the news. That's Isabel Kruger. Gabriel Kruger's daughter.
I'm sticking to my guns. That's Cat. You can't convince me otherwise. 'Cause
to interrogate me some more?
She put 4 of my people in the infirmary. We know who you are.
Then I suggest you let me go.
Maybe. Alive or dead depends upon what your father offers in return.
I can't imagine Kruger caring for anyone.
You were at Elysium?
And you murdered my friends.
They were leeches. You all are.
And you're just a tool. A broken one. I've seen enough.
We'll let her stew for a while, and you and I should talk later, Faith.
Oh, you saw it? You saw it. I know you guys saw it. I know you saw that reaction.
Hey, Faith, you there?
Nomad?
You're alive. I saw the news. Did they really?
They did.
Damn. And I just saw they put up one of those antennas right next to the lair.
Yeah? Then I'm gonna take it down.
I saw it. My theory stands. I think my theory has water. For those of you who aren't aware, so in this game, the character that we're playing at the moment is named Faith. Faith is the one of 2 daughters of... Look, Nomad, you hush for a second. Oh god, what were their last names again? Oh, I'm so bad at names. Regardless, they were the daughters of 2 very influential individuals. One of them, I believe, was a scientist. I don't know what the father was, but essentially, when the the authoritarian regime pushed in and the bullets started flying, both their parents were killed, and in a moment of chaos, a bunch of them went after the kid, a bunch of the quote bad guys went after the kids, and threw a bunch of tear gas into the area that they were in. And Faith, the character who we're playing, was trying to pull her younger sister Kat through the hallways when the smoke overwhelmed them, and eventually her sister collapsed. They're 5, maybe 6 at this point. So she, in kind of a panicked, don't know what to do, she ran. She left her sister behind. And it was stated in that cutscene that the sister died from the tear gas. My theory is that Kat didn't die, and that the person that we just talked to, the one in the white coat, that is Kat. And the fact that when Rebecca just called Faith, and Isabel reacted the way that she did, I'm thinking I might be right.
It's strange. I'm gonna miss him. I'm sorry. I know what he meant to you.
Seem to have lost my ability to remember. Way to go. Her sister, the cop from the other game. So, you basically need to forget everything that you know about the first game, because it is now null and void, because this is a reboot. Wait a second, that's right. I think I can fast travel. I can. Yeah, it is a reboot, so... Oh, wait. What am I doing? I need to be over here. Uh-oh. Map not loading. Panic. No teleport there anymore. It is over here. Not a safe zone. But I can teleport to the... I can't teleport anywhere. You know what? Fine. Because that's what the developers did. Yep, unfortunately. Alright, while we're at it. Top of the world.
Any resistance work that needs doing? I'm in a revolutionary mood.
Well, there's a food dome near Hell City, which needs someone to incite a low-caste rebellion.
I was imagining something a bit closer to home.
Our fight concerns all of Cascadia, Faith.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to build a better world. One where Noah would still be with us.
Don't bring him into this.
Then don't make light of our struggle.
Okay, deal.
As it turns out, I do have a task for you. I need someone to place a data tap on a comm antenna in the...
Ah, Rebecca is such a
my
manipulative
kinda
individual.
It is. Here's the data tap. I'll send the antenna location to your beat. Good luck.
Yeah. Good call, though, Pom Pom. I'm glad you remember that. Like, I am sad that they didn't do anything with that in particular. Hey, Moon. How's it going? Good luck with the meetings. Thank you so much for the lurk. Ah, that's the way I need to go. Oh, but Moon, if you're still there, I think you were there last time that I had the suggestion that, the one, girl that we captured at the end of last stream was maybe Faith's sister. Even though it's just like, no, Faith's sister is dead. Had a little bit of a confirmation not too long ago, and I'm thinking that might actually be the case. So, drama! Time to hit the gym. Talk to you later. No problem at all, not the big boss. Good luck at the gym. Get frickin' swole. Enjoy. Hopefully I'll see you when you get back.
So then Gabe says he's got a special mission for us, right? That he wants us to sweep the old tunnels for mines and stuff.
Hold up. Did you just call Gabriel Kruger Gabe?
Yeah. We're on first name basis. It's a bromance.
Yeah, does he know that?
Of course he knows that. I call him Gabe and he calls me George Gordon.
Of course he does.
You shut up. I'm trying to tell the new guy about our mission.
Well, hello there, George Gordon. You're so big and strong. I've got a special mission for you.
What kind of voice? He doesn't speak like that at all.
Exactly like that.
He doesn't speak like that.
He sounds more like that than your impression of me. Oh, just shut the hell up, y'all two.
Well, Gabe said to me that hair movement...
How's it going, Avatar?
weakness.
Oh, he's right about that.
So I'm just gonna make sure my hair is gelled to shit. Come on. Let's go and do some yoga.
I don't know who that guy was, but I appreciate him attempting to look tough. And hey, Avatar, how's it going? I hope that your day is going well so far. Oh, that's how we get back up. Doomp. Up, please. Free XP, free XP.
Plastic? How did you know I was here?
I could explain it, but you wouldn't understand.
Okay. What just happened?
I geolocated a metagrid access construct on your beat. It means you can help me expand my access in that area. It'll be just like what you did before.
No problem. I'll set you up.
Thank you, Faith.
Plastic would like to expand her metagrid access. Tap all the data pads before the firewall.
Great.
Yeah,
You're
heck
as
it.
always. Good luck.
Oh. Wait, how many of these are there? 1, 2. This looks like the best way to approach it.
Good. You got the first one. Keep it up.
Oh god, there's more of them. Oh, there's so much more. I might have goofed. Nope. Oh, that's gonna cost me dearly. There was no fast way up. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Nope, that's the end. There is no way for me to get up there. Heckin' rip me. I love plastic. I love plastic too. Oh, now we're gonna abandon that. That's... This I have memories of, and I remember having a lot of trouble with this one for some reason. So we're just not gonna go about that. I'm not willing to smash my face against that particular difficulty for an extended period of time.
Here comes the boy.
Goopwafel.
Goopwafel. Can't say I've heard that term before. What are you trying to say? kind of sinister intent is behind the things that you speak, Avatar. But also, thank you so much for the sub. Always appreciated. Thank you. Why did I do that? Why did I think that was a good idea? Alright. This one's the one. Boop. Plumpwaffle? I don't even know what plump means. You're all speaking gibberish at me right now. Quite frankly, I won't stand for it. Personally attacked. My struggle is real. Whoa. Oh no. They're all over the place. Doink. Spent too much time thinking of what I wanted your TTS to say, and I kind of want a refund.
Here comes the boy.
Geekbot, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Oh! Oh my god, we survived. It's like when you... Oh god, Pavlov, you can't expect me to be able to actually read that. Pelgif length. But instead of rotating right, you kind of turn Glencherers instead? Did I even come close? I don't think I even came close. Oh. Dead. Thank you guys both for the subs. It's very appreciated. Very kind of you. I shouldn't even be doing this. This is not important, but I want to get the things. No. We're gonna be good. We're gonna suppress our ADHD instincts and just move forward. That's the right thing to do. Well, except for this one. I mean, it's right there, you know? Top of the world. That observation was very... Oh, good God. Have a good night, Flossie. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always appreciate having you here. Int... Vengel... Gelmorkant. Oh, good God. Why do you people do this to me? This is a personal attack. Wait, I hit E. Oh, there we go. Rebecca wants to listen in on Kruger's Sec communications and she needs your help. Climb to the top of the tallest antenna in rezoning and place Rebecca's tap there. Watch out for Kruger Tech patrols. You guys ready? Because we're going up.
I appreciate you helping us out, Faith, but I can do without your flippancy.
Wait, what about my flippancy? I haven't done anything. I feel attacked. It's gonna be the motto for this entire stream, isn't it? Just, I feel attacked right now. Ah. Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
I had several talks with Isabel Kruger.
Oh!
An interesting and confused young woman. She really believes in the conglomerate. Her father taught her well.
Get up there. Oh, hey, no. God. Guys, stop making fun of me. That was scary. Oh, I found the way. Oh, God. Okay, I can get up here. Why would I look like there's anything special? I'm just gonna climb up. Oh. Look, if nobody else clips it, Avatar, I'll clip it for you later. I'll write down the time. Come on, pen. Don't fail me. Just in case. There you go. Holy Jesus. Hit spacebar. Fall instead. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I hope everybody enjoyed that, because, oh, I sure didn't. I think I clipped it. You think you clipped it? I think that they're watching. Not sure if it worked. But it won't let me edit it. That might just end up causing a, Oh, wait a second. I asked you to jump. I'm also on mobile. Sometimes it will be like, oh, we're clipping, and then it will let you clip, but it won't let you edit, so it will just literally create a clip. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Sorry, I'm off duty. You're totally fine, Geekbot. Don't worry. But it will just create a clip that's literally just called the stream name. I sometimes have to go into the clips and get rid of those because they are...
According to Isabel, the families only want the best for us all, and that is to be achieved through personal achievement. Isabel really believes in the upward mobility of the employees. I tried to make her understand that it's all a mirage meticulously designed to keep the low caste in place and the mid caste complacent. But she refused to accept even the notion that the conglomerate might be tricking the employees. What Isabel Kruger doesn't understand is that the very same ideal of personal achievement discourages it, as one man's gain is by necessity another man's loss. And with our society already rigidly stratified, the same people will always gain, and the same people will always lose.
Yeah, you're fine, Pom Pom. If it happens to be there, I'll go find it and yeet it. But I appreciate you trying. Don't think that I don't. Don't think that I don't. No, that's the full end of that sentence. Oh. Well, it's Isabel, but without the E at the end. Or the second L and the E at the end. Maybe that's not the right place. Oh. Please drop. Thank you. Oh. Oh, God. Game, please. Oh, Isabel. Yes, exactly. Game. You're telling me to do this particular thing, and then you're not letting me do it. I'm going to need you to make up your mind here. You want me to do this, and then jump. Yes, but then you want me to do it again, and now you do it. For whatever reason, that was the correct... Oh. Oh, no. Ugh. Oh, God. Anybody else just feel that in their freaking legs? Okay, yeah, the mobile clip is literally fails to bring up a preview, so you can trim So you can trim, but you can't. But you can't see it. Sneeze. Achoo.
Society where everyone contributes equally, which is matched by everyone being equally valued. The families claim we're trying to rebuild Amistad, but that's just not true. The only way to create a sustainable society is to accept that the individual must always be less than the collective, not more as it is here, for some. There will be those unable to accept these basic truths.
Ooh.
Invariably, they are the same people who profit the most from the current system. If necessary, they must be destroyed.
Yeah.
What the families never tell anyone is that their way is utterly unsustainable. There just isn't enough energy or resources left for us to go on. The endless consumption we've grown accustomed to. Ultimately, it's all about the survival of our species. We must change, or perish.
I think that this game was very aware of what was happening at the time. Ugh. Concerns about the heights in the game sounds like you let loose an 1812 overture level sneeze. I don't know what that means, Avatar. But I'm frightened by heights. And I died. Goodbye. Nope, that's unrecoverable. Yay. Heck. Well, see you later, everybody. Hey, Erwan, how you doing? How's life treating you right now? No. Game. You can't. You can't do this. You can't tell me this is where I'm stuck. Ooh, this is an actual problem. I might have to load a checkpoint. Same shitty shit, same different shitty day. Yep, we gotta reload a checkpoint. Hope I didn't lose too much progress just now. It's a literal It's classic music work with a canon in it. Ah. Thank you, game. I am confused as to what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, this spot makes sense to me. But I can't grab the thing. You need a save point redeem? I don't know what that means, Blue. Sorry, I'm just confused right now more than anything. I'm like, I get I need to jump there, but that's supposed to lead me to another spot, but it's not? Ooh, thank you, Erwin.
Unfortunately not done slaving away, so gonna be lurking for now.
I'm sorry to hear that you have still things to do, Erwin. I hope that they get resolved soon. Wait, can I climb up? Wait. Oh. We're figuring things out, boys and girls. Okay. Kidding me. I hope that things go smooth, Erwan. Sorry. Oh. Oh. I hate everything about this. Gorgeous view, though. Oh, God, why? Got this? Oh, I certainly hope so. Oh, God. Is this because I know how high up we are?
You should be near the antenna foundation building. Find a way up.
Hype. Pretend you are underwater, me swimming. I don't understand. Oh, you're talking about my thalassophobia? This is the funny thing though, is like, I use the falling into water, into like the dark depths as like a way to help me sleep. But in video games, it's just a big no for some reason. Oh, game, thank you. Oh, thank you for having kindness.
I'm picking up communications regarding a runner in rezoning. Seems KrugerSec have their eyes on you, Faith. Be careful. You need to plant the tap at the very top, Faith. According to my sources, there'll be an unshielded transponder amplifier there.
Oh, thank God. Oh, solid ground. Oh, I don't even care. We did it. Oh. Oh. Ooh. All right. Don't think about it. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm at the top. Planting the tap now.
And it works. Well done, Faith. Watch out for KrugerSec's response team when you go back down. Seems they sent one based on the earlier sighting.
Oh, hello. All right. Oh, and it's all guns too. Perfect. Get hecked. Ooh, combat. That's
Okay. Here goes.
Oh God. Okay, fine. Get wrecked, nerd. Down, please. See, this is fine. Being suspended in the air by a metal box with no capability of escape. I feel so safe.
A lot of data through the tap, Faith. Thank you. This will be instrumental in our struggle.
No problem. It was refreshing.
I wonder about your ideals, Faith. Something tells me you care about all this more than you let on, but where do you really stand? I'm not expecting an answer.
You're not getting one.
You might not even have one. But the question should still be asked. Our questions teach us who we are, as your mother used to say.
Don't you bring my mother into this. We're back on solid ground. Could we ask for more? No. Yes, but no. All right. Oh, all right. We're gonna start heading towards the place where we were supposed to go to begin with, but probably not going to do much more than that. Location, please. Very well. Oh! Yeah, you threw me forward, game. I would have landed like right here. Snapped my spine like a twig. Oh, thank you everyone for tolerating me for a moment. So, big question for everybody while we're making our way downtown, as it were. Assuming that Nomad isn't going to talk to us again. What are your guys' plans for this weekend? Do you guys have anything fun going on? Any big
I
idea?
just want to leave the city. Go live in the Greylands or something. But I probably wouldn't last a day out there.
Probably not. You guys have any grand plans? Any fun things? At least he's self-aware. He's, I don't know, I think he knows.
Get wise to what's going on. All the disappearances and the deaths. I think most employees know deep down, but they refuse to see.
Sometimes admitting to the problem is more difficult. If you can just bury it, it's easier. No plans yet? Well, I hope you find some. Not doing any carrier stuff. I've retired from that life. Going to open doors calmly from now on. It's a very big change in the Faith storyline. In our own personal storyline version of her, at least. Now.
Hey, I'm over here.
You're a carrier. I don't do carrier stuff. I'm too bad at this game for carrier stuff. I will not be humiliated in front of my chat like this. You know, like all the other times that I've already done that. Open sesame. Open sesame. Oh man. Both the wonderfulness and the problem with this game.
Rumor had the year with Black November now. Guess you didn't have much of a choice, huh?
Problem is that the running is actually like very relaxing. Like just this, the movement, the jumping, the hopping, the, you know, little moments like this, they're very chill, but they're like juxtaposed by like, you know, looking down like what I just did and being like, oh. And I just don't know how to. Time for murder. Hug each other. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, goodness. I love this game. We're just going to ignore that. We're going to ignore it. Would this game be less exciting if you weren't afraid of heights? I think the game is still fun, Pom-Pom. I think it would just take on a different...
Did you guys really kidnap Isabel Kruger? Kruger's own daughter? Ballsy move. I'm surprised Rebecca let her live.
Why is he showing off the goods like that? I don't know, Syrinx. I'm kind of worried about him, honestly. Murder round 2. Oh wait, that's a gun. Oh god, there's one of you guys. Can I hit it quickly? Thank you. Nope. Wall time. Nope. Wall time. I said wall time. I said wall time. Every day is wall time. For that person specifically. Sometimes you have to do a little murder. Got me acting up. Got me acting up. I can't even remember what I was saying earlier. Oh, hey,
Security some around the antennas, just so you know.
Oh, wow, they really did beef up the place. They're flat out just like, if any runner comes back, they're dead. Talking about heights and the game being fun. Ah, that's what it was. Yeah, like, I feel like it would just be a slightly different atmosphere, but it would still be fun. Like, it's still definitely a game that draws you in just simply due to its charm and its story and the movement and the mechanics and the gameplay. There's just an added layer of also being absolutely terrified whenever you have to do one of those climbing segments. Alright, time to go back to the old stomping ground. Pulse. God, they freaking melt through your health bar. Oh god, I'm just getting flashbacks. Oh no! Bitches, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you're back though. What? What? Go on down. Hey. Welcome back, Stitches. Gotta keep doing it. It's the only way I know how to beat you guys easily. Goodbye. All right. It's time for payback. Which means we're actually gonna stop right here. Because it is time for us to be done for the night. A little bit early. But I'm not willing to jump into a long game section with the punch my microphone. I'm sorry. Shh, I'm sorry. Because unfortunately I am very unrested. You're about to head home, then there you go, Pom Pom. You were here until the end. Isn't that a good thing? Yeah, we are gonna stop a little bit early today. I do apologize for that. It's just, yeah, I've had a couple of nights of pretty bad sleep. Surprise, you know, the name and such. But I could feel my energy levels hitting those levels where I'm like, oh, I can't stream anymore at this point. You know, like it's just not fair for anybody. I want to bring my best foot forward, and I already feel like I'm not bringing the bestest at the moment, so I'm accepting that this is the life that I have to live. Can't imagine you having a bad night's sleep. Well, sleep's not, right? You know, it surprises people. All right, we have a couple of options. I actually have a lot of options. So, poll is being prepared. Who are we rating, Captain? That's for you guys to decide, Geekbot. We're going. I'm only sleeping. I don't quite know what that means, but I'm gonna put it down. Yakuza. We all know who Yakuza is. Let's just call a spade for a second. Persona 3. Or Project Zomboid. You guys have 1 minute. I hope you guys enjoy the choices that you make. Sorry, I'm like really starting this. I super apologize for this. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Have a lovely night, Will. Thank you for streaming. Thank you, Solarcy, for the raid. Very appreciated. And for just stopping by in general. Always good to have you here. Always good to have all of you guys here. It's always nice to, even on days where, like, I'm kind of sleepy, I'm like, you know, I'm always blessed with hanging out with you guys, having a good time. Like, I know that if my energies levels aren't the highest, you guys have a tendency to carry that energy should we need to. We're gonna go to Scott. Scott Hall GV. I believe they are attacking a mall at the moment. So we are gonna go over and say hi to him. Till next time, Sleepbreads. I don't tie it since you're sleepy. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it looks like I don't think they've started the raid yet. They're prepping up. So we're gonna come in just before they actually, you know, hit the ground running, which I think will be fun. Oh, well, I took a big step. I asked Solarcy to be my Valentine and offered a ring pop. The plot thickens. The lore is moving forward. But the question is, what did Solarcy say? Did they say yes? Did they say no? What happened? I have to know. But at the same time, this would be a wonderful moment of just like, you're gonna have to tune in next time to find out. She said yes. Ooh, baby, let's go. That's how you end the stream on a positive note. Thank you so much, Stitches. Now part of the Solarcy Harem. Well done. I applaud. You did good. I'm glad to hear that. Solarcy also appreciate you for saying yes, of course. All right. With that fun little bit tidbit in, I'm gonna start up the raid. But wait, Stitches, that means you can't come to the Valentine's stream because it's Singles Club. Oh right, also shameless plug. On Tuesday next week, we are going to be doing the Singles Club Valentine's Day stream. I hope to see you guys there should you want to be there. We're gonna be looking at your submissions for potential dates for Benjamin Toast, and we're gonna rate them based on a variety of different factors. Single Awareness Day, exactly, Gwen. And thank you so much for stopping by. Unfortunately, I'm just about to wrap up, but thank you for stopping by, Gwen. It's always good to see you. Oh, I'm not invited then. Yeah, I'm sorry, Syrinx. You can't be there. I mean, obviously you can be there if you want to. Anybody can be there. But lore-wise, it's the Singles Club. But alright, everybody. we're going to go raid Scott Hall GV. He is a face streamer who is currently prepping along with a bunch of other people in Project Zomboid. Why are those not? Why'd you not? Oh, because I accidentally slash. Brain is not working right now. They are prepping to do a mall run, which is probably going to be very intense, which I think will be very exciting. So, everybody, if you are subscribed, please use the top raid message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom raid message. Thank you, Blue. If you would like to make submissions for Benjamin Toast's potential dates, you can do so either on my Twitter. There is a tweet there. Alternatively, you can go to my Discord, where you can submit it at the one of the tabs that's called Benjamin Bachelor something, I believe. Sorry, brain is not working very well right now. But timer is running out, so I'm going to say my farewells really quickly. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, whether you were chatting, whether you're lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second. Know that you are super appreciated. I hope that you're having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it might happen to be for you. I hope that you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it might happen to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. I'll see you over at Scott's, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, Cray!